up, big boys? Nice twofer to get the day going. Oh yeah. Two.
2 days before the footage you're looking at now, I was on the lake and I was shooting really, really good. My hit to miss ratio was just on fire. I think I missed like 3 or 4 shots the whole day. Felt really good about it. The day after that, I went to the shop to get a new string put on my bow and was expecting another really good day the following day, which is the footage you're looking at now. And for some reason, I just could not get it together. I was missing like 4 or 5, sometimes as many as 6 shots in between actually hitting a carp, and I couldn't figure out why. I was blaming myself. I was thinking, okay, well, maybe it's a different, a new string, it's shooting differently. And so I was making adjustments in the way I was shooting to accommodate the difference in the way my bow was shooting. It wasn't until much later in the day that I realized the reason why my arrows were hitting ugly in the water is because the D loop was a little bit too high up on the string and it was affecting the arrow's flight. Instead of the arrow going in tail immediately behind tip, what was happening is the tail was landing lower than the point, and what happens is the arrow changes direction as soon as it hits the water. You can see right there that splash at the back end is because the tail was lower than the tip, and as a result, as soon as that arrow hits the water, it's going higher than the direction I had intended it to go. So I was watching my arrows go just barely over the backs of a lot of fish. This particular shot did hit the carp, but I felt like this was a teachable moment for anyone who was new to bow fishing or is maybe experiencing the same level of frustration. If you're ever watching your arrow go into the water and it's splashing one way or the other, either left, right, up, or down, it can be hard to see when the arrow goes in quickly, but if you're watching the same sort of ugly entry over and over again, it really does behoove you to take a few minutes to make some adjustments to your bow, whether you're adjusting your arrow rest left or right, or adjusting the position of your D loop up or down, or your nocking point if you're someone who shoots with fingers. It really does make a difference. In video number 22, which is the second half of this same day, you'll see that moment in time where I realized why my bow wasn't shooting as well as I was expecting it to. I considered editing out all of that information and all of the missed shots, but I felt like this is a really important lesson for anyone who is bow fishing. So much of the sport is mental and confidence. You have to just trust that your body and your good form is going to send that arrow right where you want it to be. And if you start second guessing yourself, experienced bow fishermen will tell you that's when you start missing your shots. So if your bow is not putting that arrow in the water beautifully every time, you really do need to take a few minutes to make the adjustments, and don't do what I did, which was be too stubborn to take time out of looking for that next carp to shoot to make the changes. because as soon as you make those changes, you'll be right back on your game again and slaying those carp. All right, that's all. Thanks for listening, and thank you for watching.
one was swimming towards me about 2 feet down. Doesn't get any better than that. Well, could be a 12-pound fish. That would make it better.